How far would you actually go to save your friend's life? My friend Timothy McKinney was convicted of a murder that he did not commit. There is evidence proving that he was not the shooter. There was no weapon found. The person who was shot at point-blank range. There was no blood on Timothy's clothing. The officer that was there also claims that he shot towards the vehicle or at the vehicle, and there were no bullet holes in Timothy's vehicle. The vehicle was taken into evidence and sold roughly 2 months after they took it into evidence. It was sold at auction. There was nothing on his clothing to indicate he was the shooter. No weapon, nothing. And he was still convicted of murder. There's a pop-up that showed up at the beginning of this video, and it's at the end of this video. It takes you to the donating site to let your voice be heard for his innocence. At that time, when you get to the donating site, below this video is a caption for you to read the evidence and see how people's stories changed throughout the years. Timothy's story has never changed, because when you tell the truth the first time, you don't have to keep changing your story. I ask that you go to the site, view the evidence, and let your voices be heard loudly for his innocence. If you believe in this man's innocence after reading the evidence, then please donate. Donate whatever you can to help him get proper representation. At this point, he has court-appointed attorneys all over again. It's like reliving his nightmare. 15 years he has sat in silence, waiting for this day, waiting for this moment. And I am asking you all, if you believe, to please donate so we can get him proper representation this time. Don't let him relive this nightmare. 15 years, imagine if it was you, behind bars, silenced, waiting for somebody to hear you, only to be reliving what you've already lived. Help this conviction be overturned and my friend Timothy McKinney be freed once and for all. As for the family and friends of Officer Don Williams, we are truly appalled that someone would take an innocent man's life for no reason. But please understand, 2 wrongs do not make a right. The evidence proves that this is not the shooter. Timothy McKinney is not the shooter. Help us free this man from this injustice. Thank you for your time, and I ask that you share this with your friends on Facebook, on Twitter, on any other link or communication that you can think of, and encourage them to donate. If it's $1, if 30,000 people view this and give $1, we have met our goal. Because just for the attorney, it's $25,000 to obtain him. After that, that's not including any specialists that we may need for his help to free my friend. If this was your friend, would you want him to sit in silence? Would you want to be sit in silence? Let him be heard loudly with your donations. I pray this, and I thank you for your help so much. And to the New York firm who has worked pro bono on his case for years because they believe in his innocence, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Now it's time for us to help him be heard through proper representation. Thank you, thank you, thank you.